All right, we are back. Let's see if this one works. Just getting starting lineups for Stewartville. Doing the trumpet song that we heard so many times with the football team. Every time we kicked off at home, this was the song. I just appreciate him not trying to steal my serious Alan's Parsons project when I do introductions. Haven't really been asked back since 3 years ago, I think. This is Adam Peterson here on the Razzle Dazzle channel. Coming to you live from the couch of my house as we're trying something new, a watch party with old Coach Razzle. And we are going to see what happens here. Try to get the starters for you. I think you heard them. Keely Steele, Haley Strum, J.C. Rath, Ella Theobald, and Savannah Hadeen. Stewartville coming off a disappointing loss to Byron, but boy, did they bounce back in a huge way as they just throttled PM last night. The final score was 95-35. The Tigers come in, Stewartville comes in at 4-2. Lake City 2-2. We'll talk a little bit about each of those teams as we are ready for tip-off. And J.C. Rath wins it with ease. Lake City 2-2, coming off a win over Cannon Falls 55-51. That was last Friday, December 19th. Savannah Dean at the top of the key. Strum back to Dean. Rath is doing a great job posting up. They drop down 3 on her. There goes Hadeen into the lane. She misses the first one. I think she gets her own rebound. She does. She goes back up and gets fouled. As Hadeen will go to the line. Hadeen, one of 4 players last night that was in double figures. Audrey Schindelar led the way, 16 points, 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 steals, 2 assists. Keely Steele had 14 points, 6 of 7 from the field. Haley Strum 13 points, and Hadeen had 10. And I shouldn't be talking while she's shooting, but Hadeen makes the second to make it 1-0 Stewartville. There's this steal, gets it to steal. Pun intended, as the Tigers of Stewartville are up 3-0. Full court pressure here by Stewartville. We saw this for most of the first half yesterday, even though the game was a little bit out of control. Ella Theobald got the rebound. It's going to be Lake City ball. Ooh, Steele almost got that one. There's Strum waiting for her on the other side. Good job getting it to the middle, dishing it out to baseline. Emma Berge there, number 12. She was handling the ball. Now driving the lane, you're going to run into Ella Theobald, a freshman, 6'1", I believe. J.C. Rath there on the wing. Boy, that's a lot of length to try to get a pass around. Good cut to the middle. Foul is going to be on Hadeen, and I believe Paige West is going to be shooting 2. That's Hadeen's first, team's first. Gordy back on the scoreboard. I saw that he wasn't there yesterday. West makes the first. Misses the second, and Stewartville, Theobald gets the rebound. Pushes it up, there's J.C. Rath, gets it out to the wing. Hadeen to the corner, Strum for 3. In and out, but great rebound by Theobald, fighting 3 different Lake City players. And that's going to be a jump ball in favor of Stewartville. 16:10 to go, 3-1 Stewartville. They'll take the ball out underneath their own basket. Steele gets it out to Strum, who took the shot. No dice. But we got a steal by Strum. Coming back, she gets fouled, and that'll be Lake City's first foul of the night. No, sorry, second. Steele is will be the inbounder. You got Strum, Hadeen, and Rath up top. Pass into Theobald. Gets her own rebound. Big three there by Strum. I'm getting caught looking at my own TV, which is about a second or two behind, I believe, from the stream, so I'll have to get better at that. Steele. Up and in, and she's got 4 points now. Did a better job last night taking it to the rim. Oh, a tip by Hadeen. Rath gets it. And Rath, talk about an incredible player. J.C. Rath is just that. Ooh, laser pass across the way. Oh, blocked! Haley Strum with all that length in her arms. They say a 5'10" wingspan. She used all 5'10" of it. Swat that one away. As some substitutions come in for Lake City. Oh, is Strum gonna get that? They're gonna go to a jump ball. Rath putting it out front for Strum. Puts it up and in. Ball is loose. Steele went after it. They called a travel on her. 14:36 to go. 12-1 Stewartville. Steele and Rath going to try to box her in the corner. Does the smart thing. Gets it out of there. That was Elamatsky. Strum steals it. Lays it in herself. As she's already got 7 here just a couple minutes into the first half. 14-1 Stewartville as Lake City throws that one close to the sideline. And Lake City's going to need a timeout as Stewartville is playing outstanding. Lake City 2-2 this year. They're playing out of Section 1 AA, so they are one level below us. We used to play in that section, but we moved up, I think it was last year or the year before. Lake City 20-9 last year. They made it to the Section 1 AA championship game where they did eventually fall to Rochester Lourdes. This Tiger team from Lake City has to find a way to replace one of the best players in southeastern Minnesota from a year ago. That's Natalie Bramer. Loved watching her. I think she became the school's all-time leading scorer. Like I said, 2-2. They started out their year 58-25 win over Kenyon Wanamingo. Then they dropped one at Byron 65-46, lost to Cassia Mandeville at home 68-47, and then they beat the Bombers 55-51. That was on Friday night. 14-1, Stewartville's bringing the ball up here, and that's Strum as she does a little Euro step. She's got 9 of the 16 points for Stewartville. There's a steal by Keeley. Strum's going to take that one herself. Misses, and Lake City gets the rebound, but boy, she's in a bad position as Rath is right there. And I believe she stepped on the line. Good defense by Rath. I'm a huge J.C. Rath fan. Talk about player that's really improved this season. From last year to this year, I think you're talking about J.C. Rath. She had an incredible game against Byron. They're going to play the safe. Oh, they throw it up to Rath. She tries to go middle, gets locked up for a jump ball. But I was saying J.C. Rath was fantastic against Byron. I don't have the numbers in front of me. Maybe 16 points, 8 or 9 rebounds, about 4 blocks. But she is just the intangibles she brings. She had 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks last night against PEM. So not all about the scoring. She can do everything. And there's Steele for the 3. Steele and Strum are red hot tonight. 19-1 run to start the game for Stewartville Lady Tigers. There's another steal, and Keeley's on her way. She's going to take this one herself and finishes as the Tigers have built a 20-point lead only 4.5 minutes into this game. Another timeout. He is burning timeouts. They're like burning a hole in his pocket, I guess. Lake City will only have 3 timeouts remaining. The boys are on the road at Lake City. I don't know how that game is going. We were gonna try to stream both of them, but the video was getting really jumpy, and so I don't know if it was trying to pull too much memory from the internet or what was going on. So we shifted back to our original plan of just carrying the girls game. We'll do the first half here and see how it works. And if it goes well, maybe keep going. You're seeing Lake City's huddled there. How about the shoes they're wearing? They all got these pink shoes. They look fantastic. I don't know what answer the coach has here. Down 20, just 4 or 5 minutes into this game, as Lake City is shell-shocked by the pressure that Stewartville's bringing on defense, which turns to offense. And if I'm not mistaken, Steele and Strum each have 9, so they account for 18 of the 21 points. Hannah Martinson is in the game, as well as Avery Spencer. Martinson, defensive specialist for us, really shares the ball as well. I believe she had 4 assists last night. And I believe they're going to call that foul on Hannah Martinson. That is her first, team second of the first half, as she will convert the and one. Trying to get a number on her. Number 1, that was J.C. Majerus, I believe one of their top players. There's Rath taking it in. Another 2 for the freshman. I wonder how many steals Keeley has already. This is incredible. As she gets another one, passes it to Strum here. Strum does the crossover, gets to the left side, tries to finish in all sorts of traffic. There were 3 Lake City girls there. You would have liked to see her dish that out to Martinson, who was coming free and maybe could have rotated the ball, caught Lake City heavy on the one side. But instead, it's a turnover. And Lake City is passing around pretty well. Shot there by Matsky. Strum's going to pull up for 3. Spencer fighting for the rebound. I think she got it. But she stepped on the line, and that's going to go Lake City's way. Audrey Schindelar checking into the game, the superstar. 16 points last night, 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 3 steals, 2 assists. Not many more more fun to watch than the Schindelars. And on cue, she gets the steal and a bucket. Audrey Schindelar. Been able to watch her since she was early on in SYBA. She does pick up a foul there. And that is her first, team's third, with 11:38 to go, 25-4. We got the live chat up. If you have anything to add, you can always fill me in, maybe where you're watching from, as well as how terrible my video might be working right now. I'm not even sure. I don't know. Martinson tipped it to Audrey. Here she goes. She's up. Oh, lays it up there, but just off the mark. Lake City's going to push this down 21. Oh, Audrey poked it away. They're getting it up court. There's Martinson. Throws the bounce pass. Audrey gives it up. For three. Off the front of the rim. Rath fighting for it. Love that. I believe we're going to get a jump ball here. And the possession arrow is going to go Lake City's way as we have more substitutions coming in. Ella Theobald for Stewartville. 24. Morgan Majerus for Lake City. Majerus, a sophomore. They have quite a few sophomores on this team. 4 to be exact. Stewartville continuing to pressure. Oh, Audrey got another tip. She's off to the races up there. Little cherry picking, but she deserves it after tipping that. As Lake City gets it back, they swing it. And she is fouled. That's Paige West going to the line for the second time today. Foul was called on Clement. Oh, she's not going. They said it was on the floor. We'll take it. Throw it all the way across court. Martinson's got her dead in the corner. She tries to throw it off, and she does. Off Spencer's leg, and it'll be Lake City ball on the sideline. 10:21 to go, 25-4 Stewartville. Strum and Steele went out blazing hot. I believe each of them had 9 when they took their first break. Clement there in the corner with Audrey trying to kick that ball. Martinson gets a hand up way off as Schindler gets the rebound. She's going to push the ball up court as the Stewartville has numbers. Nobody's going to stop her. She's going to pop. Stop and pop, but good rebound there by Ella Theobald. And they're going to call that one on the ground as well as Stewartville sets up in their out of bounds. Great pass there to Theobald, who came free on the left side. Taking some time. Lake City's going to have to get this across midcourt. And they throw it away. Stewartville ball up 23. Checking into the game for Lake City, Grace Morrissey. Clement passes it into Schindler, who will run the show here. Gets it over to Martinson on the wing. There's a high screen by Theobald. Rolls well covered by Lake City. And Martinson does a good job of not trying to force anything. There's a great roll and great pass by Spencer into Theobald, who will get fouled and be shooting 2. Griffey's coming over here to see what the heck is going on. Why Dad's yelling so much. It's not at him. Or maybe he just wants to get up on the couch. Who knows? She makes the first and will look to bury the second. Good box out there on the shooter by Belts. Martinson pushing it up. Oh, great bounce pass to Spencer. She's going to get called for a travel. And Hadeen is coming back in as Spencer will take a seat. 28-4 Stewartville here on the Razzle Dazzle channel, adding a little commentary to the live stream. From the comfort of my very own recliner, we're seeing how this works out. The first time that we've tried to, call a game. I think I messed around yesterday a little bit with the PM just to see if it actually did go over to the channel. Theobald with another 2 as she's got 5 in the first half. Martinson picks up another foul. I think that's her second. It is. So you're going to see some subs coming in trying to, and it's Steele and Strum, but the ball was already passed in. Oh, throws it out in front. Smart play as Schindelar's going to be able to take that one with ease. Great play by Martinson just to get it out in front and let Schindelar catch up to it. Lake City trying to figure out the press of Stewartville. Launches it full court. There's Theobald waiting, and I think she got a hand on that one. Got another hand on it! Block party thrown by Ella Theobald. Here comes Schindelar. She's going to pull up, take that shot. She misses that one. But Clement cleans up the trash as Stewartville's up 30. And Lake City is wishing they still had Natalie Bramer. We'll see who the foul was called on. Theobald. That's her second, team's fifth. Going to the line is Morrissey, the junior. She hits the first. So Steele and Strum were at the scores table for quite a while. And they just got in. Morrissey hits the second. (34-6) Stewartville with I think it's 7:46. It always cuts off the lower or the upper part of that scoreboard in the lower left corner of your screen. Hadeen gets it up top, drives to the left, forces a shot, but she does get fouled, and she should be going to the line to shoot two. One of two today. In the game here at half court, you got Strum and Steele, Martinson, Theobald, and Hadeen shooting. And she hits the first. Natalie Gates checks into the game, 5'5" junior, number 22. Hadeen hits them both. And Stewartville still choosing to, they're going to fall back. If they're playing this 2-3 zone, it was fantastic last night, especially with Rath in the middle. And we'll see if Lake City can figure it out. I think I've said it over and over again. I'm a big fan of when people can switch defenses every 2 or 3 possessions. They're 2-3 zone right now, trapping. Strum does kick that one away as it's going to be Lake City ball. Rath coming in. You talk about a defender down low that you got to be a little bit nervous in this 2-3 zone. It's JC Rath. Passes it up top. Belts shoots that one. It's off the mark, and Strum's going to get it and push it up court. There's Rath at the top. Gets it to Hadeen. Hadeen, great entry pass to Theobald, who kicks it back out to Steele. Just off the mark, but it was off of Belts, and it'll stay Stewartville ball. And that play didn't work out as well as the last time when Theobald got it. Ooh, picks up the dribble. This is a 2-3 zone that really extends out quite a ways. Look at how far out Strum is willing to go with the ball handler as she's running out to the volleyball line. Usually a 2-3 zone, you pack it in a little bit tighter and force them to shoot from the outside. But this one has pressure built into it, as is customary for Stewartville defense. As Stewartville's in the bonus already, 17 fouls. And the first one's missed, but it goes off of Theobald, and Lake City will keep it. Morrissey checks back into the game. Lake City set up in a straight box, set a double screen. 21, that's Benjamin off the mark. There goes Hadeen running it down, and now she's coming full speed ahead. Great pass across court to Strum, who misses the shot. Rebound by Matsky, as she's going to take charge of this. Benjamin here getting pressured by Strum, tries to take it in. A little runner, short. Hadeen comes flying in, but knocks it out of bounds. Morgan Majerus in the game. You wonder if, I'm assuming JC and Morgan are related. Lake City doing a good job working the ball around. But Stewartville's defense is relentless, as now Strum and Rath are in the corner, and they're willing to trap. And look at Strum just steals it away, and she's going to be pushing it. Stewartville doesn't have the numbers. Luckily for us, it goes off of Lake City's foot. Steele's going to be passing this one in. Rath comes all the way across. Here comes Strum for the wide open shot. And she misses it, but there is Steele running down the rebound. Gets it to Hadeen. Hadeen in the corner to Rath. Rath thinks about getting it back to her. Great decision there, not to force anything. 5:30 to go, 36-6 Stewartville. Strum takes it down the left side with the left hand, is able to finish. As Strum is now in double figures with 11. Steele has 9, Hadeen 3, Theobald 5, Rath 4. That accounts for most of our scoring. 38-6. The third timeout taken by Lake City in the first half. (38-6). We saw this last night too, where Stewartville got out to a huge first half lead and coasted against the PM Bulldogs. So in the game for Stewartville, Steele, Theobald, Strum, Rath, and Hadeen, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the original starters. .502 to go here in the first half. Stewartville well in command. And Steele is pushing that 2-3 zone all the way out to half court. Oh, good backdoor cut there by Lake City, but just the pressure was unable to allow her to pass it. Entry pass down, but Rath closes, and I would get out of there too if I was her, as Steele picks that one off. Appropriate last name. Hadeen, good entry pass there to Theobald. Gets it back out to Steele. Steele's going to drive this one to the left. Puts it up, but she's fouled, I believe, on the floor they're going to call it, and they're not yet in the bonus, so it'll be Stewartville's ball underneath. 4:21 to go. Hadeen gets it into Rath. She's going to shoot a three. Just off the mark. Rath gets hit in the face, I believe. Unfortunately, because Lake City has the ball, they won't stop play. I don't know how Stewartville called the timeout. I didn't even see us get possession of that, but we'll take it. Good job there by Coach Liffrig, just looking out for his player. You'd assume that the ref usually would call a stop to that, but Coach Liffrig making sure that Rath gets the attention. I'd like to see that one back on how Rath took that one to the face. Wow, they're bringing back some old school music here. Dr. Dre and Snoop. I appreciate that. So how did Stewartville get the timeout? But Lake City had the ball. I didn't even know that was a thing. Unless the refs did call a stop, and Coach Liffrick during that stop called a timeout. Either way, we're back in action. Just under 4 minutes to go. Stewartville up 32 and maintains this pressure. Schindelar was the one that checked in for Stewartville to take over for Rath. I hope she's okay. I have been uber impressed with JC Rath. I think she's going to be something special. If she keeps progressing this way, I think we're going to see her at a big-time program in 3 or 4 years. Spencer also in there. She must have checked in. I didn't catch that. Spencer and Theobald trying to get some shots up. Schindelar forcing the ball left. Clement's in there too. Geez, all sorts of substitutions that I missed. That's what happens when you're throwing a toy for your dog in your house while trying to call a basketball game, but that's okay. Ooh, Schindelar tripped up. Or Strum. That was Strum. I thought they had similar hairstyles. But Audrey's over there tying her shoes, so. No, I'm wrong. It looks like Audrey almost is going with the bubble braids. Tight pony. And Haley Strum just has the regular pony. Natalie, anything else you see from the hairdos? It looks like Clement and Schindelar at half court both have the tight ponies. Do you think they're bubble braids? Just ponies? How do they get them to not like flop out and have flyaways? Strum hits the first. You think they're bubble braids? I think they are. I don't think you can get them that tight. Hits them both. And Martinson's going to check in for Strum, who goes to the bench with 13 in the first half. Haley Strum, Stewartville's 7th female 1,000-point scorer for a career. She accomplished that earlier this year. This season, I should say, not the year, because calendar year. Great rebound there by Clement. Gets it up the court. Spencer puts it up and in. As Stewartville is up 36 now. There's Schindelar. Not allowing that pass to the middle of the court. Oh, great block there by Theobald. Schindelar pushing it up the court. She's got great court vision. Gets it to Clement, who was hot from downtown. Long rebound goes out to Schindelar. She's going to use that screen from Theobald and pull up. Nails it! Audrey Schindelar. Boy, she had some incredible jump shots against Cannon Falls. Crossed over some girls. Pulled up from the elbow, just about that same spot you saw. There's the extra pass. You love to see that. Down to Theobald. Gets it over to Clement. Look at that. Theobald. Rebound and the putback, as Theobald has 7 by my count. On everything unofficial here. Oh, Theobald. She's going to run the show here. Gets it over to Martinson, who steps back. Ooh, took a couple hops. Gets it back to Theobald. Rewards her for running the floor. Another 2 for the freshman, Ella Theobald. Great to see her back out there after sustaining an injury early on last season in her 8th grade year. She played all of volleyball, got back for that, and now she's making an impact here on the basketball court. Schindelar dribbles it back, creates some space, gets it over into the corner. They're trying to get it to Theobald down low, I'm sure. There it is. Why not take advantage? Theobald with another 2. As Theobald has 11 with under 45 seconds to go. 50-6 Stewartville. My guess is that we'll probably cut this off at halftime. It's want a test stream to see how well the video can hold up, how closely matched the audio is. I appreciate if you are tuning in. I appreciate you. Adam Peterson here on the Razzle Dazzle channel as Hannah Martinson brings the ball into the corner. Tries to get it into Theobald. Theobald fighting. She's going to be shooting 1-and-1. How about the first half Theobald's had? If McKenna's watching from Mankato, I believe she's probably going pretty crazy as Ella, younger sister Ella, hits the first, and she'll get the second half of the bonus. Speaking of Theobald's, wow, what an athletic family that is. Ella sinks the second. You had McKenna placed in the top 3 in state in throwing. She was a basketball player for us. Then you had Parker Theobald, incredible football player, both sides of the ball, offensive and defensive line. Then you have Ella, who's a great volleyball player and basketball player, as Schindelar's running the floor again, and she's going to finish this one with just about 18 seconds to go. Lake City throws it away, and just when you thought the Theobalds had an outstanding group of athletes, let me tell you, keep your eye on a girl named Clara Theobald, 6th grader. Incredible athlete. A freak, if you will. I'll have to develop a nickname for her. Clement to Schindelar. There's only a few seconds left. She's going to have to put this one up just off the mark. And Stewartville will go into halftime. But yeah, Clara Theobald, watch out for her. Volleyball and incredible basketball player. You're going to see her before you know it. She'll be the class of 2029, I believe. So, big things to come here for Stewartville. That's going to do it here, though. The first half for Stewartville girls basketball against Lake City. Stewartville leads 54-6. I appreciate if you tuned in to listen to this test run on the Razzle Dazzle channel to see if this thing actually works. Running live and trying to call the game. If it did, great. If it didn't, we'll keep working. But until next time, I'll catch you on hopefully the next game. If this did work, hopefully we'll call a full one next time. Who knows? 10 minutes of halftime, and then you could always tune into Stewartville activities to catch the second half if you'd like. I'm going to step away and see how this thing worked. Adam Peterson here on the Razzle Dazzle channel with Stewartville girls basketball, 54-6. Let's go.